F.D. Davis was charged in connection with the assassination. Davis has pleaded not guilty. He is accused of helping plan the attack and providing the gun used in the shooting. But prosecutors do not need to prove that Davis was the man who pulled the trigger. Their case is based on the idea that he helped make the assassination happen. That difference is very important. The prosecution's case is expected to focus heavily on what Davis himself has said about the night. Over the years, Davis has spoken about the shooting in ways that prosecutors now believe can be used against him. One important moment came in 2008, when he spoke with federal investigators. Another came years later when he discussed the shooting in a memoir. In those accounts, prosecutors say Davis placed himself close to the people involved in the attack. He also allegedly talked about providing the gun. Those statements could become some of the most important evidence in the entire case. Normally, an assassination case may have a weapon, fingerprints, DNA, video footage, or other physical evidence. This case is different. The assassination weapon was never recovered. The car believed to have been used by the attackers was also never recovered. There is no major DNA evidence tying Davis to the shooting. There are no fingerprints that clearly place him at the scene. That means prosecutors have to build their case in another way. They have to use words, people, old records, and other pieces of information to create a clear story for the jury. Prosecutors are expected to say that the shooting was not random. They believe it came from revenge. Earlier that night, an argument and fight happened at the MGM Grand. Davis's nephew was reportedly involved in that fight, and Tupac and people around him were also connected to the incident. Prosecutors believe the fight helped create the anger that led to the shooting later that night. The case also involves the long-running rivalry between two sides of the music world. Tupac was closely connected to Death Row Records. On the other side was Bad Boy Records, which was connected to rapper the Notorious B.I.G. and music executive Sean Diddy Combs. The rivalry between the two sides had become very serious. It was not simply about music anymore. There was anger, threats, violence, and strong loyalty between different groups. Prosecutors are expected to use this background to explain why revenge may have played a role in Tupac's death. They may also bring in experts who can explain how gangs worked and how members followed their leaders. This is important because the assassination charge against Davis is connected to allegations of gang activity. The prosecution is expected to argue that Davis was part of the planning and helped the people who carried out the attack. Another major part of the case will be the witnesses. Suge Knight could also become an important figure in the case because he was sitting in the car with Tupac when the shooting happened. Knight was injured but survived. His account of that night could help prosecutors explain what happened from inside the vehicle. But there is a major problem.